whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last
All right. Chat. Chat, 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 chat. Oh, I was hoping to be the same guy. Oh well, about to beat the brakes off the Panthers. Of the stream.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one.
All right, let's do this.
First drive will begin at the 25.
No, sir. Backfield. Let's go.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to
Anderson, Robbie Anderson.
They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Come on, let me get my guy one. He ran that route crispy.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last.
Bro, if I could just get on my guy I want.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
All right, so dude's just going to come out and offset the whole time. Bet.
Damon Arnett up to make the tackle.
I'll pick it off. Like, this is
a pretty decent game.
Offense. Broke some desk.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A good boy.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
No, sir.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Hey, boy.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That's mine. Told you. Guys like this. We're dropping the highlight video next week. Just for that, I'm going to strike on him. First play of the game.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there
Nope.
for them. If you don't like what you see,
You want to treat me like a young rook.
make forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Carr.
Oh, this should be it. That's a tutty.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30.
Get in the end zone.
Score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs taking it in. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Boy, Ruggs is fast.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created
What?
a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Nothing. Playing Madden.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
What?
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's
I don't
a
know. I'm just
touchback.
streaming right now. Let's go, Shabazz. Hold on. I gotta watch my own zones.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their
Yeah,
next
all right.
drive.
I hit you up.
Parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did
Got him
put together,
audible.
Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no
Let's
good.
go,
to
Shabazz.
back and say, well,
Sorry about that, Mike.
keep 'em going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
My yard buddy called me.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey.
I got that D.
3
Balls.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's mine. Oh, give me the pick.
One is incomplete.
I feel you. Yeah, I've been busy this week, so it's been hard for me to stream and stuff.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
That's mine. I got D for that.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton.
Good, just working.
Defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the
About it,
discipline that they showed
honestly.
on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them and
I want to see how this is about to work.
When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Hey, that's a slick little play.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose
Trying
yardage
to
here
get
back at the 23-yard
everything
line.
set up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And on 3rd
All
and
right.
3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
What about you?
You're right, they've got 6 out there. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they're going to mark
Yeah,
him
short.
down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
There it is. First down.
Gets this down to the 18, good enough.
Let's put
for
this
a
one
first
in.
down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
God bless it.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Ruggs. Wide open.
Henry Ruggs.
Cool.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch
All right.
in the end zone.
Do I have all
body, his
this
hands,
set up?
everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the
Okay.
ground
I
and
should have this
causing
all
some
set
doubt
up.
in the minds of the
I'm
people
still
who
getting.
have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
My dog's in here. Sorry.
Taken in the
Hear
end
him.
zone. And they'll get him down
A
right
puppy.
around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
There we go. This formation.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Hiked it too early.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're
Run this one defense to shut it down, but I'm gonna switch it up. See if
play sheet that can work.
see what he does. Right.
Basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Yeah.
First down, Bridgewater. Gets this to his right.
Good tackle.
McCaffrey. And he's
He didn't. He went P.
Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there. Second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Bridgewater throwing complete here to Moore. And he's able
Let's
to
go
get
back to
this
the D that
the
shuts it
40-yard
down. Shut her
line
down.
before he's out of bounds.
Play that shut her down, D.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10.
That's a man.
To the air again with Bridgewater.
Oh, crap.
And he was hit as he threw it
Little
there.
blitz. Throw him off a little. Gotta keep him guessing.
Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap.
I don't want him.
Job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on second and 10. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down.
There's no point in putting a man on him because
19 yards there on the catch and run.
his mismatch abilities.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense.
Actually, I'm gonna
finding
try
its
this
legs
man
now.
coverage.
Here's another first and 10.
This little man zone.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and
May not
analysis
work
of
'cause
this
I'm not
first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's going to be taken down.
He had him open.
35-yard line.
I got snagged.
Well, someone's been
Ugh.
to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On second down, McCaffrey. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
God, that's slow.
It's time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He sets
That's
it
mine.
deep. Oh, Bridgewater intercepts
He meant to throw that earlier, but he got too excited and started triple clicking it.
near the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question.
What toys he playing with?
To be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to
Oh.
go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So
The Shabazz special.
who's behind him? Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked.
What if I
Inside
don't
second down.
have that guy over there?
Now Carr after the incomplete pass.
Let me try it like
throws him on
this.
Second and 10.
Because that was wide open down his. In the,
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Tyrell. You already know what the play is from here on out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ain't gonna work how I wanted to, but
The final
never
shot
know.
here before half for Carr. Flush to his right. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
Lost.
Inside the 20. Inside the 15.
I get ball. Alright, should I just go for the big play, end it, seal it?
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, I'm about to hit him with it again. I have Ruggs out there. I have it full force.
Second half is now underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending time
Why did I lob it?
them on. Here's what we think they're going to do.
I want to try this play again. This play's awesome.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, wow. That ball just exploded. That ball stayed in the air. I was hoping for a little more zip on that one.
Don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they go the wrong way here.
We got big clamps on this dude's offense. Kind of scary.
Third and 11. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground. And
Oh, give me the pick.
the Raider defense strong on that one in coverage. And now it's 4th.
He can't afford not to go for it.
All the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was
What's a different formation?
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Whoop.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own.
All right, let's have some fun with him.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
Listen, dogs
Quarterback
go.
gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open.
Look at Ruggs with the dot.
Daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. And he will score.
Hey, Sports Center top 10.
Tyrell Williams, 87 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Partner, you know the real key is to stopping a good pass.
I feel like I've played this dude before.
Tell me.
I feel like I've seen a lot of use.
As soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
One more pick and he is out of here.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time.
I covered them
Threw
at the line,
interception
though.
in the red zone. Costly. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Raekwon McMillan. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this window is running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Can you hear my dog?
First catch and a first
Kind of
down.
intense.
Bridgewater on first down.
Ah!
That's going to be caught by Samuel. There he goes left side.
I knew that defense was hard.
For a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 57 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Are you, Spaz, are you following me on Twitch too?
Joey slide
Oh,
out
crap.
to kick off
I
after
know.
the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Kevin, these all through. Oh yeah. Ruggs may have only caught 2 balls last. They were bombs. Hey, I'll tell you what. That boy Aguilar needs to be the number 1. Aguilar is playing out of his, not out of his mind, but he is nice right now.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36.
Nice bye week, get healthy. Rumors were linked to Le'Veon Bell. I wouldn't mind him in the backfield. Him and Josh Jacobs. Oh, that'd be the best tandem.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes.
Trying to block him.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost
Good
a lot
effort.
of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Realistically, I should have just won.
Play fake. Carr. He's airing it out.
Dot.
That will
Oh!
be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few
Bro,
downs.
this
Able to
game
knock down
just
the play on 3rd
played.
down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Yeah,
The Raiders
not really
try
caring.
4th down, but to no
This
avail.
game's over.
And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And a sideline pass.
They really didn't let one of my guys get over there?
And he's going to be out of
Wild.
bounds, but not before he takes it inside. pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Why?
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds.
That was
Right at the
stupid.
25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back in this football game. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in.
He's trying to make it competitive. He won't be able to stop me, though.
Taking it in. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth.
Alrighty.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Who else is in the crowd? What's up, fellas?
Whoop! The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to
Big kick return.
I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators because right now the wheels have to be spinning because
I don't think I
things just changed.
really ran the ball at all on this guy.
Opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
4 rushes? Sheesh.
It's a big play.
I want to throw a touchdown to Mariota. Is that too much to ask for?
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. This will be caught
I almost threw a pick. Better stop.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the
What chance of him running man right
got
there?
a one-score game. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Boy, I almost got
Running
gassed.
hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal. Now, I'm assuming
Up,
they're keeping
chompers.
this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Put the seal in him.
Touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to
We put the seal in him, buddy, didn't we?
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're
My
in
big
72
boy.
minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
My big boy.
Still, you got to stay vigilant.
Oh, you can't see him.
Anything cheap and easy, that could
Dumbass.
put you in some jeopardy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do
What if
that
I do like
again here for the
push
defense.
2?
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm.
All right, bud.
You see a little more
Trying to play some Madden.
out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really
Yeah.
into the game. So
Trying to play
defensively,
Madden.
you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He's gonna
Fine.
fly.
Oh my god.
Inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina.
Hey, okay, we're done with this.
71 yards. And the
Pardon me.
Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big time strike, and you are
Let's see.
right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Takes this about
Nope.
5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Alright, let's seal it, doggy. Oh yeah, big boy.
Raider offense set to get
A
this
big puppy.
drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. Will likely probably see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Room for Jacobs there on first down as he takes
I truck crap out of that guy.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run,
Jump on, man.
would likely put an end to
Up
this
at the
thing.
ceilings.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On third down, here comes Jacobs. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30.
And that's GG.
But not before he gets it to the Panthers' 23-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Here's Jacobs on first and 10.
Oh, I'll show you a highlight.
Good gain of 9 on first down. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just
Take a fit. No. My luck, I'd get it blocked. We don't do that.
You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free.
Hey, get off my shirt. Bad. Raider shirt, too. What's the chat talking about? On to the next one, boy. I'll hear him. He's a wild animal.
This is the NFL.
Who we got? Seahawks. I hate playing the Hawks.
Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced.
You gonna come out? Should we establish the run or should we drop a bomb?
With the Las Vegas Raiders.
Run or bomb?
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. A fairly short
Just because he kicked it to my field, just because he kicked it, a little screw up kick. I'm bombing him. He knows what he did. He deserves this.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25.
Bomb.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Good.
He's got the first down.
Good pickup. Angle.
Touchdown, Raiders. 22 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone. Here we go.
Another guy playing this offense. I can just capitalize on it.
Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Will be a tough one. I hate playing Wilson.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Wilson to Metcalf that time, 1st down, Seattle. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to air it out for... And this is caught inside.
Oh, is this what I'm about to deal with?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
I wonder if I can just play. Oh.
Philip Dorsett. 54 yards.
Yeah, just put him in the kitchen.
And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is
Who?
good.
What guy just beat me deep? What button does that I want?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's
That should
away.
be done.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
We get to lock the door. Where's the cats?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty
Never
good.
know.
So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And
It came up a couple
exploited on
times.
the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
See if I can get a full line.
Carr gonna give it to James.
Yup.
And
Pancake City.
And he's gonna take this all the way down to the Seahawks 30. 39 yards there. A big one. So the big play has
Gosh, I should have
all the way down
no-huddled.
to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101.
I can get away with this again.
Safeties, don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't
What?
let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
I'd click off too, my guy.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Bad still?
On 3rd down, Richard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh. Hey, we run down this dude's throat. He wants to sit in nickel and all this the whole game. Oh, crap.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
See what he comes out and definitely not hiking it before the match.
7th play of the drive, 4th.
I don't know why they're going to come out in something different. He's going to try to throw it at me. He's going to try to blitz me real quick. Got a couple. Okay.
7th play of the drive, Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, get out of here.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre.
We're just gonna let him get that off. That's
Over there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the interception, here's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Wilson.
why did
Into the hands of Metcalf.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
trash?
danger zone when you decide to blitz him because
I'll do some dumb shit like that again.
as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. First down marker at
They're
the
in there.
5. It's second and goal. This is the Oklahoma State line.
Okay.
Chris Carson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on second and 2, it's now third and 1. Now a give, right side.
I had him.
Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right?
Yeah.
Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
I'm on this. I know exactly what he's gonna do. I'm out on this man coverage again. Got him up. Got him up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given
This should be
2 straight
buddy.
touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Yes, sir.
And this
Oh,
will be caught at the
God.
30. And all
They're really
the way
gonna play
down
me
to
on
the
these tutties.
26. A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And he'll go out of bounds
Hot
inside
dots.
the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they come out him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by
Josh Jacobs in this thing.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Okay.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the
Trash.
And a big turnover there as his guys Raiders will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
You know what? I know I can just sit here and run on. Throw a dot. Make him get out of this coverage once and for all.
So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
That's another one.
That's caught at the 25.
We just throw dots.
And he finally goes down at
What
the
up,
23
MXG?
line.
How are you doing tonight?
Charles, they picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. What do you do?
On 2nd and 9, Carr.
Oh, I had him wide open.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that would be the dream.
Got to be quick when you go through your progression.
Honestly.
Here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him.
Hey, it's a slow grind. We got to keep grinding for it, you know? Nothing comes easy. I just... Thanks. But hey, that's what's up. I bet you that could be interesting at times. Or all the time. Hopefully nothing too crazy.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Gotta know I'm going.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Tutty.
It's caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown.
Dude, and I don't know if you were in here like 5 minutes ago. He was high stepping down the end zone. He went up 14-7. I mean, all you're gonna do is run nickel. Like, see, all I do is run nickel, but people don't punish me like I punish others. Like, I see someone running nickel. I mean, you see my gameplay. I'll pound it. Over and over and over. What are we 2-0 on stream? 2-1 on the night. Ooh, that's some good. Gold Rush. Steelers. I haven't played. I don't know if I played the Steelers yet or not. This could be tomorrow. Today's gameplay. Who knows? Try to switch it up. I don't know.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set up some audible. Going to. I'll running the ball. Now as if I see a certain coverage, throwing the bomb. Love you, babe. Then we throwing the bomb.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
Oh, here we go again. Another 3-3-5 wide.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Another 3-3-5 wide. Let's just.
Taken down about a yard shy.
Just sit back. MXG, you're going to see a running clinic.
On that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
Oh, crap.
Otherwise, it's
Ever
gonna be
come
tough
out in the
afternoon.
wing. I got to run it.
On first
Whoop.
down, they go with Jacobs again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. TJ Watt.
What to do a challenge. Run only. Can't pass at all. Not this game. Gotta come in lineup set up, tight ends out there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again.
Whole different playbook.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Get over there.
On third down.
Inca.
It's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Past midfield.
It's slow.
He's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 23-yard line. A big-time pickup there on 3rd and 4. 42 yards. So the big
But you
play
know we
gets
like to
all
have
the
fun
way
with
down
it.
The outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Yo.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being
Aaron
created
Waller.
by those guys up front.
We're
Even
seeing this
though
the same way, aren't we?
I'd be a
We're
monster
seeing
at the
an
running
offensive
back.
line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And now
What is that?
yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. This will be
He
a
came
loss
out of
of 3 and now a
nowhere.
much tougher 3rd down looming.
Everything comes out in right here. Like a speed boost. This is not.
On 3rd down, Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th
Run only.
down. They go with Jacobs. And
Oh, he
it's
got me.
close. That mark looks a little short.
He's gonna be very surprised when I come out and start
The Raiders
bombing
trying
it
on
next
4th down,
session.
but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the
Empty.
afternoon. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right
Oh, that
side,
should have been a pick six.
and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I'm starting to get tired, boy.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Gonna go look.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to
I have
themselves,
all my audibles.
weapons everywhere, and
I
they
do.
want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
What? What are you
10
on score?
more there and another 1st down. So here's a 1st
You
and
mean?
10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. He's got the 1st
That
down
was
here
stupid,
inside the
Logan.
30. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
That dude dropping
The
back.
shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on
Gotcha.
through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers,
Who?
when I see five wide receivers
Who
on the
just
field
ran
as a
down the
defender,
seam
I know the
so
ball's coming out
crisp?
hot. They expected it and
Needs
got
to get
there
a
and popped
man.
it free.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
All right, now it's time to blitz heavy.
Forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up.
Try something
They
different.
feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Actually, no blitz. Well, no run commit. No run commit. Thing's gonna push to a pass.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And
Good
he's
call
able to
by
work
me.
it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, second and 7. On the handoff, it's McFarland.
Oh, I was gonna say, get out of here.
Nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on
The backup
play.
running back doing things like that? Stop. I like this. This looks unique.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And we got him.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm thinking go for it because all I can do is run the ball.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers.
Or he's thinking go for it because
But
I
in
probably
this
won't
case,
stop
he
him.
came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Our fourth down defense is horrendous.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's
Oh, it's right there. I told you.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Oh, that was bad.
Roethlisberger connecting with James Washington as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And
Oh
he's
well.
a little bit on the
Best thing
short
about playing a
side.
passer like this is I'm gonna get this
Maybe
route.
sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
I'm gonna
they use
get
their
this
quickness to
ball.
find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results
Go.
in a touchdown.
What
Kick it away after the
system you got it
touchdown.
for?
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10
And
at the 41-yard
this is what I'm
line.
talking about. At the bait.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll let this
At the
go
bait.
for Ruggs.
One play tutty.
This is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That was too easy.
Henry Ruggs, 59 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
At this moment, he realized he messed up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
If he goes 5 wide again, out.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Got an open man, it's Washington.
My dude said, F it, we going dink and dunk all the way down.
A gain of 4.
Gotta respect it. Dink and dunk go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
I try to hit him with the meanest of hit stick.
The completion, but they
I
go in
got
the
this
wrong
set up yet?
direction. A loss of
Or
yards,
don't.
and now they're dealing with a second and long.
5. Ball.
That pass play wound up for negative
Here.
yardage, so here's second
Here.
and 11.
Up. The D's lined up.
To throw again is Roethlisberger.
It's a pick. Oh, wow.
Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels.
Do that again.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Right.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, give me that.
Gonna be incomplete.
Dude throws blind.
Tough to hold on to that
What's
one.
up, chat? Your boy Sneed.
Completion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, this dude I'm playing right now just thinks he's gonna 5 wide me to death. So far, been working.
And he's gonna have another first down as the tackle comes at the
We got strategy though.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I don't. Crap, I didn't get to see what he's coming out in. Oopsie.
Exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count.
I'm about to
that as a
call a
bonus.
timeout.
Indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side and complete to Washington. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He is not letting me get my adjustments at all.
Roethlisberger firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Crap.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result
John.
there, nice first down.
If you haven't already, like, subscribe, post daily, stream
With the work defensively, they have not
daily-ish.
allowed receivers to run
Stream a lot.
free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ah,
And this will be caught by his
Tried to-
tight end Ebron for a
that was
Steelers
bad.
touchdown.
Try to lay the bait.
Eric Ebron, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7
Oh, well.
ball game.
18 seconds, 3 timeouts, rugs.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
I
away.
won't waste too much time. Let's see, we'll probably have to hit Tyrell Williams first. Let's see what D he comes out in.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
I don't have a clue what he came out in, but
Seconds to go in the half.
I know is
The
he
wise
up.
play here is be safe.
Let me do it again.
Play because if you think about trying to
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Man,
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds.
I thought I had it
to go in
again.
half number 1.
We'll figure it out. Isn't that right?
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
I mean, no matter what, I got to go deep. So I'm not too worried about dinking and dunking down the field at this point.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
But I guess we don't have to do that. 'Cause this dude is trash cans. That's easy. Nice Rico. I don't know why this dude keeps bringing down the safety. Like, it's cool to use it at the safety, but you gotta make sure there's someone over top.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends
I got
this
2
one away.
fastest.
Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take
I'll
it
put a
and
jersey
bring
on.
the football out to the 25.
What jersey should we put on? Who's this? Derek? Get the Derek on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down
I'm messing around too much. All right, good first half. Dude hasn't shown that he can stop my passing. So, what we going to do? Toss this rock. But like I said, haven't subscribed. No. What up, boy? What up, Brandon? Brandon, just another day. Hard work. After the hard work, I come home, play some Madden. Can't ask for too much more. Trying to get some content for tomorrow. They got my work schedule all messed up at work, so I've just been kind of going with the flow on things. I work every day this week. By the time I get home, I don't want to. I really want to play the game. Oh. I hate how they keep playing me.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'll tell you what.
Another nice
Hey, it definitely makes my brain hurt.
First down again.
Oh, give me the pick.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
No, sir.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force.
Yeah, I figured you probably couldn't.
This offense was on the move.
I mean, hey, worth a try, though.
Completions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
That's mine.
Trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. It's David Arnett picking it
Oh,
up. And the return is
I did that thinking I was up. Whoopsie.
15-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed.
Bring that safety down. He keeps bringing them down. Ain't doing it this time. I'm going to give him a second. There it is. I'm going to give him a second.
Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He was supposed to go up the field.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. And with that, let's look
Steelers
ahead
are-
to week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up.
Well, they were pretty good. Well, the record says they weren't good last year. Well, they almost made the playoffs. But, I mean, you had to think when Big Ben came back, that defense was already amazing.
Indianapolis and Cleveland, one of those teams, Charles, is going to be 4-1. What else do you have on the docket?
They definitely got one of the better defenses in the league. All you needed was your quarterback. I mean, like I said, they went through like 4 quarterbacks last year, different starters, and almost made the playoffs. Made the playoffs? No, almost made it. Lost out the Titans.
To the task. He's played well despite the fact the Chargers have struggled with their record.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Aguilar has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They are undefeated.
And it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on
They're undefeated, but they had that,
Nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's
they're
going
down a
down the
game
field
because of the,
for a deeper route, and then breaks it off.
they had their early bye because of the COVID.
And cuts towards the
No, they haven't lost the game, but they haven't played
It's
5
just
games
his
yet.
body to keep the defender away from the football.
I guess neither is the Packers, but
Really
still.
nice target.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, I just want to run it down this guy's throat, but
Shotgun now for Carr.
they ain't going to give that to Devin Bush. Come on now.
But he's able to get
Trying to do too much with the linebacker. He needs to put Minka. This dude needs to go to a sub linebacker package and get Minka down there, or somebody else. Because dude has, I mean, he's made some good reads. Thank you.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not able to
By any means, like, this guy ain't bad.
stop him right around the line of scrimmage. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
We're just gonna try to dot him up.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a second.
See, I messed up. I usually like Ruggs where Tyrell Williams is. I want a speedier guy on that route, but it is what it is.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, why the wind up? Jeez. He put all of his oomph into that. I know I'm gonna regret this. I always do. Every time I do it, I regret it.
From a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback,
Maybe
you're in
not.
position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
They begin the drive with McMillan.
Ah.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'm playing like buns.
That changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space.
That's mine.
Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
I'll take that. That's 6.
Coaches preach all the time about
I'm getting ballsy though.
taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity.
I think you could have hit.
Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Maybe.
Carlson up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get
You know what sucks? I've set up alerts just in case if people subscribe. And I've yet to see, like, I don't know what it is. I've tried. I've tried my hardest to get them to pop up. They just don't. I'll end the stream and I'll say new subscribers, but then nothing pops up. I have a cool little alert with Derek Carr.
Sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me,
I mean,
when we were having a tough patch.
I'm pissed poor at reading coverages too, so I can't even hate on the guy.
But you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down.
What part of cover 2 drop did my guy not understand over there? He didn't drop or cover the.
Dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Being chased out left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Ball on the 42.
A man drawn up. He likes Ebron.
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh. Oh. He got me on that one. That was a good little route.
Tackle comes at the Raiders 16. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Why did Jeff Heath, no, that's not even Jeff Heath. Why did he line up so far away from him? Oh man, like that would have been a good read. That would have been a good. Just lined up too far away from him.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Should have just played my normal coverage right there. I would have snagged it.
21 all the score as the kicks away. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Back in these ruts, like last game, really good. Ran the ball. Mixed it up. This game, nah. We'll figure it out though. We're not too worried. All I need is a field goal.
The Las Vegas offense ready to
What is that? TJ Watt blowing me up.
Well,
No outsiders, no wonder I can't.
That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that.
That's
lead
all.
back.
What'd I do? Trip?
Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks.
I tried starting Heath.
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
I have Heath as my number 2. No, I have him. Depending on what coverage it is, he's my sub linebacker, my second sub linebacker.
Brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
So then I got
But I love watching
Hillings in there.
run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, it's Jacobs, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Bro, I thought my dog was outside of my door. How did he get out? I need to make the right play here. Tyrell Williams should be open. I'll bomb ain't. Feel me? On, go up the field. Thank you. Drop it. Dot.
Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Drop a dot. Playmaker him up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
You go out of bounds.
Here's a give to Richard, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
That was a pretty good job defensively.
Man, there's a play I ran earlier, and I cannot find it, but it was fire. It was out of one of these formations.
One they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining.
Just playmaker 'em, so when they go... Hold on. All you gotta do is flick the right stick up, and it'll send them left, right, wherever you... If you want them to go right, you just flick it right. If you want them to go up, go up. The higher the awareness, the better. They're dumb. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But
I know what I should do. I should just go double streaks and slants. What I should do.
allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
To throw his car. Able to find Waller.
Dot.
It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another
Big
first
play,
down
Waller.
as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. First down, Raiders.
I'm gonna call him.
Waller. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Steelers use
Hey,
the first of their
I'm looking for the seal right here.
as they'll get it with just under
Ruggs the
30
Tyrell
seconds
Williams for the seal.
down at 12 at the 19-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
Oh!
End zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the
I had it.
In this case, they used the slot receiver.
I had it.
Run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I had it.
Carr to throw.
I gotta drop a dot to Aguilar.
Raiders. Nelson Aguilar there to make the grab, and the Raiders have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect.
Like that though, Brandon? Like that little flare?
At the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now on the other side.
Thank you.
To get the crew together and say,
Let him inside right when I saw the linebacker not really moving backwards or not. He didn't turn around. So I knew he wasn't going to follow him. So I dropped it in.
That's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
All right, let's see if I can
the Steelers
cover it.
offense here about ready for their next
Oh
drive.
no, I already messed up.
Here in a
I ain't gonna
one-score
try it.
game, but the time
Throw
is
it
a
out.
factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because
This dude's
this
starting
amount
to
of time
why did annoy me with.
gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play
So cover
sequences.
3 lock.
And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
Cover all
They
this.
go over this type of a situation, late game situation.
Oh, I'm
What
not.
are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute. executor.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Over the middle, complete.
This dude going down my throat.
Another first down as the
Why
tackle
stick
comes
the...
at the Raiders' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Dude, like, I know I manned him up.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to
Ah.
And it's caught. It's a
I was trying to do a little bait and switch. I didn't think he was going to go that high with it.
extra point away from tying this game.
They would have called us with the legal formation. This dude is not going for it. I'll blitz the hell out of him.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Yeah, get that out of here.
It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
What do you think was going to happen? I don't know what he thought was going to happen. Like, I don't understand, like, the whole game. The whole game, he was doing a real good job going to the sidelines and stuff. So why wouldn't he have done another flat instead of doing... Like, he had three receivers all right there. That was stupid. What are they going to do, Brandon? You know, I just come out, play my game. Checking Amazon Prime real quick. See if there's no last minute Prime deals I need to scoop up. Feel me?
EA Sports coverage
Who we
of
got?
National Football League is on
The
air.
Titans?
The atmosphere here
Okay.
electric.
Alright, never mind. We don't have the Titans. I don't know why he didn't want to go to OT. I didn't have that much time. What would I? How much time would I have had left? Like, it's not like I could stop his offense, really. It is what it is. Like, that's just... Ah. I should, you know what? I should mess with these alerts. Getting a new, the ring, the light ring. Crap, these are all out.
EA Sports
This.
coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
The Bucks. You know what? I get dotted up every time I play the Bucks.
Love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to
I really do.
with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Something about these Bucks give me nothing but hard times. Huh? In real life, yeah. This game, no.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
They don't look too good this year, but
That'll be taken about
hopefully Green Bay beats up on them. Then we get them after a bye week, Sunday Night Football. So hopefully we beat up on them. Then after that, we got the Browns. Browns will be a tough game. I think the Browns will be a tougher game than the Bucks. That's how healthy the Bucks are again.
And now the Bucks quarterbacks deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, so he's blitzing me. Have this guy go. Have Waller going to drag.
Play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Pressure is certainly going to be a key to this game going forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw.
Blitz me, bud.
Quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
I want to see.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. The connection here from Nelson Aguilar.
Keep it up.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards.
Oh, what's it? Fearless?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
I think that's what it's called.
Operating from the gun. Carr. And he's got a first down and then some in midfield. Across the 50 and down to the 48. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Wonder if I block 2 if I get enough time to set up this bomb.
So from Buccaneer territory now,
He's trying to blitz crap out of me. Lurker, mid-zone, strip specialist, edge.
Carr to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
All I gotta do against this guy is just slant.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... I know he has Hot Route Master, which can change a lot.
And this is incomplete.
Are they really doing this to me right now?
Receiver, and it's third down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus,
That wasn't even close.
incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
We're not worried about that.
Over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle.
That's rule
made at
1.
the Bucs 37.
Things we're not worried about.
It's a gain of 11.
That.
Raiders having a first down as well.
Now, I know he has Hot Route Master. He may have Fearless. I'm trying to think what else he may have.
First kick
Ow.
for Josh
Get off
Jacobs.
me. You know what? Brandon, what do you think about the rumors that we're potentially in the running for Le'Veon?
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Little Josh Jacobs, Le'Veon Bell. I'll tell you my thoughts on it after I hear yours.
Coming up on second and 7. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on
See,
the play.
now,
Sets him up first
I
and goal.
think
Decided to hand it off that time on the run.
I like Booker.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave
I
it
like
inside. Nice steady gain.
Jalen.
First and goal from the 3.
But I think it would be nice to have kind of another back like Josh Jacobs. Bigger,
They'll run it with Jacobs.
physical.
He's in. Touchdown.
No more cancer from this. I mean, you're not wrong. I think it would be interesting to put him in the backfield with Josh Jacobs, especially if Josh Jacobs, like, not that he doesn't need it, but, you know, John Gruden's definitely going to run him down. I mean, he's came some games where he's hobbled off and stuff like that. So to have another premier back in the backfield would be nice. Just like Chubb and Hunt. We'd have one of the best 1-2 punches.
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I know this dude already knew what he was coming out in before the game. He was so quick to come out in that.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
That feed conductor, yeah, fearless, immune to defensive pressure.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
Dude, we need a safety, period.
You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while.
Eric Harris is burnt toast out. Not Eric Harris. Yeah, burnt toast out there 90% of the time.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
They have to like what they've done defensively.
And he should have got to pick the first play. Was it the first play of the game? One of the first plays of the game when they had Tyreek.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
When they had Tyreek down the seam and they called it back.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. The catch made by Miller.
I don't think it's going to happen either. I think if it would have happened, it would have happened already.
16, 1st down, Tampa Bay.
I mean,
Brady now on 1st down. They'll find
Miller. I want to just man Miller up.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways?
This ain't going to last long.
This time, they go right back
Give me the
to
pick.
passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate.
Who do I
points.
put out? They're not Mac. Bro.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'll read that message.
Throw again.
Second.
Brady. Got his man complete.
Give me that.
That's Logan.
And by the time Bell learns Gruden's playbook, he's ready to retire. I mean, yeah, but like we're on a bye week, so if you brought him in,
After 1, 7-0.
if you got him in there though, I don't know. I think there's some possibilities there.
On 1st down, Brady.
That is the one thing about bringing a free agent in through our system. Learning Gruden's playbook, man.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Buying time to
I don't wish that upon anybody.
This is incomplete.
Yeah, that one's set on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Give me that.
On 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing
Screw
to
it.
keep in mind.
They both can play the same zone.
So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
He should be happy, grateful he's getting 3.
11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Oh man, we're dropping the easy ones, boys. That was, I mean, obviously it wasn't going to be 6 because I got that lame falling down animation.
It was countered by just a field goal, so hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good compliment.
What's up with the arm?
I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade sixes for threes, things are going to work out in your favor.
Good coverage that time by Sean Bunning.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the
Oh, dude, you love playing me then. I hit field goals occasionally.
before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Give him 14.
I think he saw it was a screen, so I'm about to do it again.
On first down, Carr. Now they set up the
Set up my
screen.
blockers. Ew.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And down right around the 37. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, it's Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now, Brandon. This is the last game.
A good pickup there.
It's gonna be
To the first
3 o'clock here.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yeah, and it sucks because usually I can rip it apart. He's blitzing me, and my line ain't picking up the blitzes. So
Not too many more
usually this is like I'd have Huddies by now. Instead of my one.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Which is fine because I should be able to do things to it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights.
We're just gonna take what's given, you know.
Half of action.
I'm not gonna try to overdo it when I could just do this for easy touchdowns. Oh, so show the ball back to him.
Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And always a good first.
I may come out on the defense. I'm probably gonna get ran on, fortunately. But I don't know if he's gonna run on me. We'll see.
Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive
Like,
line.
my dog's in the kitchen. I haven't checked on him yet. I was supposed to do that in between games. I didn't.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit.
The whole middle's mine.
The 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady.
No, sir.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
This dude
second
is
down.
buns.
Hey, you know what I want to do? Let's take a look at some of the leaders right now around the National Football League, because some impressive numbers. Although the Cowboys are struggling, Dak Prescott almost 1,700
That's something
passing
different.
yards. He's on pace right now for better than 6,700. Russell Wilson, we know how well he's playing. 16 passing touchdowns. That's on
Dude, I love
pace.
cover for most of the time.
Rushing-wise, Dalvin Cook, 424 yards. He also leads the league with 6 touchdowns. Had a huge game.
I think this will work.
Texans in week 4.
I don't think this is
Guess
gonna
we have
work,
to
but
talk
oh well.
receivers too, don't we, CD?
We certainly do. How about DeAndre Hopkins leads the league with 39 catches. A nice move for him to Arizona. In terms
Oh,
of
Abram.
You got 3 guys over 400 yards in a tight bunch. Stephon
What was
Diggs,
that?
DK Metcalf on top at 403. Amari Cooper just 2 yards back, and Hopkins just 6 yards back. So what we're finding is that offense is really going crazy here in the early going in the
I should have put Abram on.
across the league, partner. They're way down. I think that's promoting offensive
Yup.
football.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out
Dude,
of
they're
bounds
bailing this man
before
out.
he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Brady's throw complete there to Evans. And down inside the 15.
Right.
Shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Not this time, though.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan, down to the 6-yard line.
He looked lost out there.
6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I should have just called a timeout and got in the right defense, but I'm not too worried about it.
A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
You going for it for real?
Everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a a game, a series.
Probably gonna do something stupid, but I'm.
Finish in the first half and find
Never
style
mind.
putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Chris Godwin got the mean block. That Mike Evans over there.
A little bit further.
I want to just block my lights out.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense for
Oh,
Las
man.
Vegas
I
about
shouldn't.
set to begin the drive.
Like I said, if it's cover 4 the whole game, I
Field position not really in your favor, but still time to
usually don't have no problem moving this ball.
You got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done
The only thing I messed up on right here is I have Hunter Renfro running one of these slant routes that I usually like to have Rico run on one side just because he's faster. That's all good.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfro. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not stressing on offense. Defense, I mean, should have had to pick that possession.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
I should have got out of bounds and saved a timeout. Silly me. Low IQ play.
Short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Carr again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first.
See what they let me do here. They probably won't let me get the play off. 15. They'll probably run. They'll probably run 8.
And you see the clock.
They ran the whole clock. Wow.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter.
Oh, I was trying to blow them up.
Gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead.
I can't believe they ran the whole clock.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent.
Get out of here with that.
Things going in the opposite direction.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Logan. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in.
Oh my God. This dude buns.
T.J. Logan, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors.
About to get in dude's head. I just wrote him. I was like, you're no fun to play.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Las Vegas offense ready to start.
Our viewers are getting bored over here, but you're kidding.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's a nice run.
I'm just going to do what I do.
Outside, and so many times
On the
defenses say,
ball.
"Okay, we've got you hemmed in." But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence.
I tried to get in that gap. So crazy. They were not having it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it
I never know.
4.
Oh, I like to just talk crap. Usually, it's fun. I should have an easy touchdown. What was my blocker doing?
46-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I talk trash. Why not? I used to do it last year. I talked trash down like 21-0 in the first quarter. Then I'd come back and win.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
What up, man?
Now they'll throw with Carr.
But throw it too far. Oh my God! Why throw it that far up the field? Well, the defense I've been playing.
And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers.
Throw a pick. Give me the pick. This dude is throwing blind. Like I'm like,
With that, we want to remind you, it takes all of us to fight cancer. That's why the NFL and the American Cancer Society teamed up to create Crucial Catch.
I'm me so mad. I didn't call the right defense.
You can join the fight. Get screened today. Visit NFL.com/crucialcatch. And that, Charles, obviously a very worthy endeavor. And the Raiders have got him.
Dude is.
Cleveland Farrell. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, my dog must be getting bored because I hear him starting to break some.
It's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact.
All right, how am I going to give up 4th and 20?
Before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
What's your guys' thoughts here? How am I going to give it up? Over the middle. Down the streak. How am I going to give it up?
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady.
Oh my God.
And he's taken
Like that.
right at the 45-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down.
Like, I can't drop more picks than what I do.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Grab throw by Brady, incomplete.
It's funny because, like, you see that guy, the guy he keeps going to, I have a man on him. Like, the whole game, I've had a man on him.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got Miller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
All right, let's see what he does when I blitz him.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, give me a pick.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady.
Dude, they really keep playing me.
Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
No lead
And now I got to score kind of quick.
Extra point put through by
Dude, this is so crap.
up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but
He keeps throwing a bunch of balls that should be hit. That's the part I hate.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, if I have time, I'm getting that off. Better block.
Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
I just need not to do the play action.
One thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll get this up to the 30.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's really, like, he is eating it, don't get me wrong, because I can't man him up because of the abilities Godwin and everyone has. So manning him up's not really an option. But if I just get some of these picks, that's a bad ball. Like, if I just get some of these picks, we're not having this conversation. Like, every drive, he's throwing into double coverage.
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Carl try it again on second down. Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive.
Yeah, that was a bad read on my part.
23 yards the pickup there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Carr completes it.
I need to score like a minute. That'd be ideal. Ah, I didn't call the right offense. Or maybe I can get lucky with Waller. Let's go. Dot. See if you can get in between. Alright, that's exactly what I just did. That's funny. We're thinking the same thing, Brandon.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The thing is, though, what I'm confident about is
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I get
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now it's the backup Mariota, eluding the pressure. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
it don't matter.
incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes?
Because if he don't come out running this ball, if he continues to put the ball in the air, I'm going to snag one of these.
You never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line, and really
They're not going to play me this whole game. Not let me snag one.
because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Oh, right here. He's going to run a dumb RPO. About to snag it.
The Bucs offense set to begin
No, I'm
their
kidding.
next possession. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game.
Oh, I do have another defense. I really haven't ran
You
yet.
still have the lead.
Now Brady throwing on second down.
This dude throws nothing but blind balls.
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
Crap.
Throw with Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Logan. And taken down, but not before he gets
He ain't gonna hike this. He knows better than that.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final.
Like, this dude just keeps throwing to me.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Brady going to sling this out wide to Goodwin. And that play will go
Okay.
nowhere.
Okay, Madden.
Yardage back near midfield at the 49.
No, we're gonna approach this play different.
Shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Approach this a little different.
Brady going to look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I don't know how lucky a dude can get.
On 3rd down. Logan. He's going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out.
How many picks am I gonna drop?
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I can't press just cause.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah,
As
they're.
the stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
But it's hard to run man against them because of their abilities.
34. Now the Raiders
This game's over.
their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Actually, I do have one.
To throw is Brady. Dancing to his left. That's
He
good.
caught that? I needed that so the clock would stop.
Effort will not get it
You
done.
gotta
He
be
stopped well short of
fucking
first
kidding me.
29.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute,
Oh.
isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them
I hope
get
this guy goes for
They
it.
rallied and made the tackle.
This dude really got every break this game. I'm literally gonna have to drop a bomb on him.
The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first. This now for 46 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay?
This game is that's horrible.
They do have a chance to come
It's funny because like I know, so he's running nothing but cover 4.
This one away.
So I know like
And that
Oh,
one will bounce
if I were to get
the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
if this is the only one I know for sure. Like I can bomb a cover 4 right now. I don't know if I can go to bed on this loss.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making
I don't know if you noticed it, but I had it wide open.
It's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Oh, get out of bounds.
And he gets this one just shy of the
All right, I'm good game. I mean, dude, I can't drop more picks than I did.
This is his own defense.
Like I dropped more picks this game than any this year. If I played that dude again, I'd beat him. There's no way I drop that many picks again. All right, I'm going to go check on my dog real quick, and let this load up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric.
Oh, what happened there? Desync, okay. That was the Dolphins, too. I haven't played the Dolphins. 4-1. Yes, sir. Should be 4-0. I mean, due to the screen. Yeah. It matters, like, if you're aggressive. Like, I usually don't try to guess aggressive a catch, like, around the middle or anything. Like, usually, if it's one-on-one deep, I'll aggressive catch, but I try to possession catch as much as possible. Like slants, I rack catch. You know, if you think you're wide open to go run, rack catch. Had to get some water.
EA Sports coverage of the National
Oh, is this the same guy?
is on the air.
Nope.
The atmosphere here, electric. No matter
That gamer
what
tag
year,
looks
the home
familiar.
folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get
I
set
definitely
to
played this
face
guy
off
already.
with the Miami Dolphins.
This is the dude that had Pittsburgh.
We are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around
Hold on.
the
About,
line, heading going down to a
let
knee.
me look at my footage from earlier. Didn't have Pittsburgh. I know I played this gamer tag. Or maybe we loaded and it desynced. I played Gold Rush,
Shy of there at the 24.
Sweaty Bands, this guy. I don't know. The gamer tag just looks so familiar to me.
They'll run for the first time here with
I don't know.
Matt Breida. And he's up into
I looked at all my game, like I looked at.
27.
I went back in the stream and looked at all the names I played, and he didn't pop up.
They'll break the huddle, come up
Not unless this was the guy I played the first game before I started streaming.
on play action. Here's Tua. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Never make the mistake with
Oh.
the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them
Try
combine
this
quickness and
one.
speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
It could be. I think that may be what it is. I played a game before I started streaming to get a warm up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run.
The Steelers guy's name was Gold Rush.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
But that's what I thought it was.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48.
Yeah, it must have been the game before.
It always helps when
Alright, now I'm gonna try this real quick. This is either not gonna work. This is either gonna be the last time I run this. Nope.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down and third.
It's all good, Shabazz. Like I tell you every time you're in here, pool's definitely more important.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
That's a pick. Oh well. Turnover on downs.
My goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Ooh.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
On. Get that block. Let's go. Ah, Josh Jacobs was so slow in this game.
Almost gets to the 10. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach. Because
My dude should be at least like an 89, 90 speed.
they didn't allow anything to leak
Maybe
on
not
the
enough.
backside on the right side of the offensive line.
Be higher though.
Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, second.
See, and this ain't the guy that I played before I got on the stream because all that dude played was 4'6".
Second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I hit Tyrell Williams on this out route. Cover 3, I should be. That's cool. Oh, they're going to put me short, aren't they? I'm going for this one.
He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Oh, you're right. Good, hey, good man. What'd you do? Go back?
There to make the grab, and the Raiders have taken the early lead.
There goes the kick meter going all slow again for no reason.
Opening drive, he had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
What my buddy Hilly want?
Tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off. Not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
I can't even be mad about missing the field goal. He does it in real life too.
Right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And
Nice.
This time they were very fortunate. This offense, they went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
Had him in the backfield.
Guys held up. They didn't get up in
Oh, that was piss poor.
and off he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, an 80-yard touchdown.
I'm trying to see what game my buddies does. Usually don't invite me to.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to.
When he missed the one against the Chiefs, I thought that was going to come back to haunt us.
Will make it into the end zone.
Almost did,
Past the 20,
but
not the 22.
we wasn't worried about it.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They go play action here on first down.
Bombs over back. Oh, wow.
For Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. 7
I thought I overthrew him.
The action just coming
That was
fast
about to.
and
That was a
furious
long
right now. If you
one.
got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8.
Yeah, I mean, towards his later years, he definitely missed them.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Rita.
Yeah, we're not going for the hit stick tackle in the backfield, no.
They're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards.
Gotta be
to the loss,
disciplined.
2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside.
All right, end of the first quarter. Good quarter.
Play into a loss.
Yeah. This guy, guy we have now, not so much.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards.
He may not be in here. I know he said he had to do school work.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua gonna hand this one to Breida. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on
There I go again, blindly picking defenses.
Here's Tua. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and
Hustle,
8.
hustle. Get him.
Big loss here as he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back.
He hit that on Monday Night Football against Denver right before half, right?
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack.
Am I right about that, Brandon?
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move.
Or am I wrong?
Predictably, at least somewhat predictable.
Was Tom Cable the coach?
And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Is it Tom Cable? It was Tom Cable, Hugh Jackson. What's his face for a miserable couple years?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jack Del Rio, Gruden.
Throwing now is Carr. This will be caught.
Is it Tom Cable?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr on target to Tyrell Williams. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
Who's before Cable? Was it Lane?
What can still come? I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Following the
Lane Kiffin's the one. He had him try to stat, what, 70-yarder? I am trying so deep. I really didn't pay attention. Like, I was a fan back then, but I wasn't as die-hard as I am now. Okay, I'm trying to get my stuff together in my head.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
I feel like I'm
Offense take care of the
trivia.
defense take care of the offense.
I had to think hard about that.
Possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And the throw here caught by Devontae.
Tom Cable got fired for going 8-8. Hugh Jackson came in, got fired for going 8-8 after 1 year.
Here's Fitzpatrick. That's caught by Howard. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Oh, man.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Brains hurt trying to think of all.
Halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of
Playing
3.
Madden, I got trivia over here now.
3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's
One
2nd
in
and
the middle.
goal.
I can just shoot a gap.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
You know what's crazy about that statement?
Touchdown.
Like, yeah, you probably didn't need to fire Tom Cable because 8-8 was the best season they've had. Got fired, you know, in his peak. Hugh Jackson only came in one season. He got fired. He went 8-8. But like, I really liked his offense. Like, I thought, yeah, like we almost made the playoffs that year at 8-8. Because the reason why I remember that is because I'm from Cincinnati. We traded for Carson Palmer, and if we would have made the playoffs, they would have got a first round draft pick, something like that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still
Yeah, I didn't mind Hugh Jackson.
Not only time,
Thought he had some interesting.
to their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Well, partner, you know, looking back to week 4.
But yeah, trading for Palmer wasn't the best
You look at teams that scored 30 or more points. You had
option by
Denver,
any.
Seattle, Cincy, Minnesota, Cleveland, Dallas, Baltimore. I mean, the list, it keeps going and going. And we've seen teams go over 30 points or more 50 times already through 4 weeks. The record before this was 36 times. So the average game this year, just under 52 points, the highest scoring since the merger. I mean, what's going
We
on
needed a
here,
quarterback that.
Well, there's a
What
number of
happened
factors,
that?
I think, and normally when you come off of a season, you know, when you come off the offseason, defenses are slightly ahead of offense.
We traded for Palmer.
I think these guys in the offseason do
That same draft that I think we got Terrell Pryor, that supplement draft.
Go through their offensive plays, work on their timing, and I think that's helped them big time. The other thing, penalty.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 20.
My head really starting to hurt trying to figure this out.
Big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Pass complete to Richard, the running back.
I almost didn't notice the clock.
Timeouts.
Thank God I paid attention for 1 second.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield,
Yeah, we've always been bad with cap though. Like that D'Angelo Hall big contract just to cut him.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Richard Seymour.
7.
Um,
Have a first down inside the 10. And he is in.
we've always made bonehead plays like that.
Josh
I mean, we were paying Jamarcus Russell for the longest.
is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion
Who
heading
else?
towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the
I
way
don't know.
you approach the second
We've
half.
always made bad
How
decisions.
you
That
want to do things on offense, and your defense
even now, like
is better too,
Joyner,
having that lead.
Marcus Joyner ain't worth his contract. Ira Williams hasn't been worth his contract.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
We paid Sean Smith.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense gonna
It was a horrible.
timeout with
Almost led us to the playoffs though, but it was a horrible trade.
2. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Like I said, I like Palmer. I mean, from Cincinnati, so I know. I love watching Palmer. Palmer, Ocho, Chris Henry before he died, T.J. Houshmandzadeh, Rudy Johnson.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Who else? Even like reaching, like our drafting was piss poor back in the day too. Like reaching for see Hayward Bay. We could have had Crabtree or Percy Harvin.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush.
Oh yeah, for sure. We gave up too much for him. That's a fact.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Oh, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. We definitely gave up too much for him.
There, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
But we've always been bad at drafting.
Gonna give it to Jacobs.
We're a lot better now at drafting. Like when Reggie McKenzie came in, that's when we started drafting a lot better.
That'll go as a loss of 5.
His first draft class was
Staring at a third and long here.
what? Derek, Khalil, Gabe. I feel like there's another name on it. I just can't. Second draft class, Amari.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Get in field goal range, baby.
And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the
Oh, we're in
first
go
down.
for it
Right
range.
into 35, but didn't make it. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
Oh my God, they let me get that pitch off.
Powering his way forward, and he gets this one inside the 15, just
Yeah, he made some horrible decisions. Not even like, yeah. He was just drafting speed out there, which was cool in Madden. When Al Davis was alive, that was my peak Madden career.
Now a quick throw out line to Ruggs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards.
Like if you ran a 4.4 or under, 4.3, you were getting drafted by us.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well,
Punching it in from a yard away.
oh man, I already updated the title.
6 to their lead.
I thought he quit.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And it'll be intercepted.
I hate when it does that. Floats. Do a little practice one here.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
Oh, I wish they would have kept it in. I wish they would have kept the stadium in Oakland.
And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position.
I thought he would. I thought he did quit. I was so upset.
Let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's
I had a lot of people quit for less tonight.
NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the
Oh.
quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force
I really wasn't expecting the RPF,
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
as you could
down
tell.
inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30
Oh.
yards. And this is good.
Oh, they gave me a let's go.
Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski.
Oh, 100%. Thank you. Well, it sucks for Oakland too because like there's a lot of bright side to our team now. In the last like two years, you could tell that they were building. Could have lost for that. Oh, never mind. I'm on a roll. Yeah, they definitely did. Like, I mean, they could have built that stadium. They definitely could have got that stadium done. Did he put that much down? I know they had a bunch of investors. They had some people back out towards the end or the beginning, halfway through maybe. I don't know. I know they had people backing out too. And that stadium's going to pay for itself. So I mean, all the stuff they're going to do in that stadium. I mean, concerts, UFC events, boxing. You know they're going to host the Super Bowl. Ah, makes sense. Yeah, that stadium once it gets going, dude, it's going to rake in the money. I'm gonna give this like another minute. If not, then I'm gonna be server for the night. Right? Oh, dude, the stadium. I mean, what I've seen on TV, obviously, TV and photos is all I know, and it looks amazing. I am not under. You know, I reserved the new Xbox, and I have yet to get an email about it, besides my confirmation. The brownies. I will focus on this game in 1 second. Let me just see if my log into my email real quick. Guess not. At the stadium? They don't take cash at the stadium?
And off we go from Las Vegas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Interesting.
next carry for Josh Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the
Huh.
marker. Good gain of 9.
That's interesting. Usually at stadiums, though, I do pay with my card because everything's so expensive. But that's interesting to know. I did not know that about the stadium.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his
Poor Myles Garrett about to get problems.
License, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Oh, let's go, Josh Jacobs.
Tackle. Now he's got some space. He's at the 30.
That's what we're talking about. High step. Thank you. If you only have cash, they have a machine you can get a prepaid debit. Oh, that's pretty cool.
The Raiders have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the
Huh.
explosiveness that they talked
I've never seen one of those before. That's got, I mean, not Vegas exclusive, but of course Vegas would have something like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That's interesting.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone.
I forgot.
And this will not be brought
What
out.
an
It's a
offense.
touchback.
Jeff Heath. His face looks like, I mean, it's like his neck is just thick neck.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own
How'd you-
25-yard line.
Dude. Oh crap.
First
Okay.
carry now for Nick
You can order food or a beer from.
at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give
That's
it
lazy.
on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They try to
But that's cool.
bubble screen here. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
One thing
We gotta have a nice stadium.
So as they move forward defensively, gotta continue to focus
Yeah, that
on not giving up the big play when he does catch
that Charger, that Ram Stadium is probably real nice, but there ain't no way it's better than ours. Maybe more expensive by every possible means. There ain't no way though.
Running for
Oh.
Here's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
Yeah.
40-yard line.
I mean, definitely faster.
12 yards on 4th down.
I'll tell you that.
This drive from stalling. The 4th down run
But usually I don't
successful.
drink at the games.
Goes to
Like
pay it off on
when I go
first
to Bengals
for
games,
Nick Chubb. And they're gonna stop him
we
right
just
at the
tailgate.
line of scrimmage.
So if a Bengals game's at 1, we get down there about 9 and tailgate.
2nd and 10.
Kind of what we do here. Big tailgater.
Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. The 30.
Probably good for not paying attention.
20, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 58 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself.
I'll have to
but
look at this
instead,
photo.
A really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision.
And last year, Max Crosby looked like a ghost.
Later, he's in the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better
Oh,
view
wow.
than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Oh, last game I went to.
Now Carr after the
Bucks a
incomplete
bit. Yeah,
pass
that's
brings
about
him
the
up
same here.
2nd and 10.
And $9 a beer.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Oh, they get you.
There, first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look,
Hey,
we
if
can't
you
let him
want to
get
drink
the
at the
second
game, that's
level
why I said,
because
dude, we
sometimes you
tailgate.
break off the big run
Just,
on his own, but oftentimes you get additional
there's been
blocking
times
in
where
the
I
second
fell
level,
asleep at
which gets you
halftime,
deeper
a little
into the
power nap.
secondary.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh, look at that bomb.
Intercepted.
Our boy Carl Joseph.
Joseph, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me?
I can only imagine how hot it was during training camp stuff.
Words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw.
Safety better get back.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. From the 35 on second down, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Oh, one of them hit him.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, I like the play design
Played this
there.
game.
They occupy
I should have
the
went to
defense
bed.
downfield, everyone trying to account for someone, but unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a minimal
We're going to play
gain.
smart.
He's up to about the 47-yard line. They go with Chubb on second down.
Got him.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider
Oh,
territory.
crap. I don't got it.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
I'm about to pick this ball. He runs an RPO, I'm picking it.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Had him in the backfield.
Races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb, 47 yards. And the Browns have
Yeah,
taken the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
We got them, what, after the Bucks? Bye. Bye, Bucks, Browns.
Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
I mean, it could be tough stopping the run. Yeah, dude. I mean, the 1-2 comp definitely be by any means.
Of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds
I can-
like things balance out. Right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
I'm not
If you have a
too
candy bar,
ready to
have a
run
diet
the ball
soda,
on him.
it balances it out.
Feel me?
And we know that's not really
I
true,
could do
right?
this game.
Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now.
Hey, running the ball, the run ball game gets me to sleep quick.
32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A strong running. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these
That's my
guys be
problem.
without
Have
his
Jason Witten
performance
come
on
in the
ground?
block. He
That
can't
puts
get up the
over 100
field.
yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
bloody.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Show off the flare.
That is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Audible to a dive.
On 2nd down,
I have to show off what I wanted to run.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Pretty good running there.
I get go Mariota, go Mariota, go.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs.
They really just playing me off a yard.
As he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're going forward with the option right, and he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46.
Oh, someone said that they run a lot.
It is 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So that worked last year. I really haven't checked it out this year.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
It worked last year though.
He pitches it.
Why? I stay getting that ball.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Last year, the popular defense. I'll show you how it looked. I get on. Show you what it was last year. And it may work still this year.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here.
Cubs' abilities are. I wish they just give Josh Jacobs bruise or either arm bar or just give him bruiser, where he gets the cool stiff arm too. But the trucking and stiff arm abilities just aren't as good as the Duke one. They usually do it once a month where they add new abilities to players and take them away. I don't know when that's going to happen, but Aaron Waller should have abilities.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Aaron Waller should definitely have abilities. Maybe Jonathan Abel. Ooh, that's Denzel Ward. Give me the fumble. So this was defense last year. So they'd come out and cover 2 man. Cover 2 man. Come on, pick your run play, Mike. So you bring him down, spy, and then bring your guy back up, and just kind of play it. I guess, I mean, it kind of worked.
This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
Dude, get out of here. I had him manned up, too. I don't got my audible set up. That formation, like.
And the Browns have moved out in front.
Do I? No.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams
Oh, he pulled in me. It's a wrap.
I would just say you kind of take a step back and
Who gets ball at half?
They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was
And I'd be hyped if you got abilities, but they probably won't give him abilities
back out there to boom this
yet.
one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone.
I get ball at half. I feel like I came out first possession and ran the ball. He definitely gets ball.
offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
We really haven't flung this ball around. Have we?
Back to back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Yeah.
Ball at the 24 and a
There's
and 11.
a lot of things we don't do. Defense. I feel like we're always lined up wrong.
Carr gonna throw. He'll let this go deep.
Wow, that's a tutty.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Line up wrong a lot, I feel like. And then, like, there's just so much confusion.
Drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Yeah. Like you can select it, but how this game works, sometimes they don't bite at all, sometimes they do. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like how it used to work, it used to be if you ran commit middle, everyone did middle, left, they would overcommit, because it'd be like a penalty. And now they just don't. I don't think it's.
The Browns drive about to get started. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense.
Hoping he passes it again.
Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half.
A boy Chubb.
You better have supreme trust in your quarterback.
I usually pass commit 90% of the time, even if they run the ball.
Not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Another thing when you're playing, Brandon, when you have a dude on a spy,
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
you have a dude on a spy,
Getting it out to the 25.
you can click in the right stick, and it'll blitz the quarterback. It'll crap. It'll like blitz the quarterback.
Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I know what you meant.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Look at that solid tackle by.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beck.
It won't let me click on him.
And that's gonna be
Oh, stupid.
good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I know what you meant.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Touching it. I do.
The Browns drive about to get
I'm
started.
gonna bait him in the
Down here, but very much in this
throwing
game.
a
What's
pick.
the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking
We
distance
eat that.
at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more.
They want him to throw a pick on one of these
Some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're
RPOs.
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Oh man. Dude.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
That's what I'm talking
1st
about.
and 10.
I know this is probably an RPO. Thank you. Oh,
Nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick.
I had to
Instead, it's
play it
second
right
down.
too.
In any event, it
And I'll
happened
take
pretty
that though.
quickly.
He
I'm not sure he
probably
made the right
realistically
decision on
shouldn't
that
catch
one.
it.
I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target
I'm not mad
downfield,
about it.
but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
A give. This is Joe. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We got a man. We're manning up. Please.
Mayfield on play action.
That's. Get through that behind. Give me a pick.
Complete. Jonathan Abram able to
Brandon, you've been in the stream a while tonight.
So no problem.
Having a lot of picks.
First half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run
Well, I
over.
got Zay Jones returning kicks.
And they need to get off the field, so they felt good going forward in this game.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raider drive will start from
Must have
deep
felt like
in
he
their
had
own
to.
territory with a 1st and 10.
I need to order my desktop monitor.
The Las Vegas offense ready to
For
start
the run
this
game.
next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out
The roster update comes out tomorrow, so we'll hopefully get a nice little upgrade too.
They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring.
The RPOs are tricky. I like the slant RPOs and the bubble.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Not a big fan, Tucker. Not a big fan.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Trots over it.
Shadows.
3.
My dude just fell.
That one covers 29 yards.
Bro.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Bro, Josh Jacobs done torn ACL mid-play.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
I got
Tackled
204.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary.
But he did throw a bomb on me.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one.
I'm going to throw a touchdown pass to Mariota before the night's over. Maybe not tonight. My next stream.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And
I should have just threw the ball out.
brought down at the 32.
I'm over here messing around like this game is close. This is still a close game. Literally.
They'll come up after the
Oh.
sack on a 2nd and 12.
That was ridiculous.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's
Oh,
gonna
well.
let this go. Back of the end zone.
They let him.
That was just one of those
That
interceptions
play.
from our perspective.
That's one of those plays where I need to run it when it.
Quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction.
I needed a little more room, I
He
guess.
expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there. 29 yards and a 1st. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love
Defense.
how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great play by the running back. Quarterback puts puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Handoff comes to
Yes, sir.
and he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I don't like this play at all. Why did he stop? He may have had the easiest pick.
Getting this inside the 30.
He just stopped.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly.
Good throw, Odell.
And put some moves on in the secondary.
Crap.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown.
Like, these are...
And once again, the Browns are back.
I should have no problem.
So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally
No, sir.
It's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
I'm trying to get him played tonight.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone.
Alright, let's see. I want to score. Maybe like a minute left on the clock. Oh, yeah, we're going to go back to it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much?
We're just going to see what he comes out in.
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Oh, Carl Joseph is walking me down.
Taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 19-yard line.
We're just running a nice little two-play scheme.
45 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I need to run this right every once in a while because I always run it left.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Again, he finds an opening. And he is in. Touchdown.
This dude. Focus. Focus. Sorry, chat. Sorry, Brandon. I'll focus. Psych, no. Gonna throw him off here, not notioning. Oh. Let's go, big flex. I didn't want to score that quick, though. But there's no reason Denzel Ward should be taking kicks back enough, huh?
The same result had he opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate. And
it's about time I picked one off. There you go. Like, it was bound to happen.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Carlson on for the PAT.
Like, sheesh.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Brandon, like, I told you I was going to pick it off sooner or later. All you got to do is put that cover, coaching adjustments, flats to 0. Usually snag one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Three-hour string. Long. This long. Ever. We lost one game tonight because I couldn't hold a pick.
The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
How do you play that? So if you go to coaching adjustments, go to flats, makes it 0. So if you're running like a Tampa 2, sync, or any like those routes or blue zones, it'll play like the 0-yard line of scrimmage. They go in increment 5. So with this defense, I have that, and then I'll have Farrell stop that.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third.
Hey, it'd be like that sometimes, you know? It'd be like that.
I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And they go screen. It's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Press him down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is intercepted. And that should do
That's
it.
GG's in the chat. I ran all over him. I'm not going to be able to get to that, Tim. Let's go. I think I threw the ball, I think I had one completion that game. We're about to be 30 wins above 500. Oh. I didn't mean to click Ultimate Team. But, Brandon, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yes, no? No, I probably won't stream tomorrow. Next time I stream. I mean, with those, if you know a guy's running one thing, do it, but if you don't know exactly what he's running, I would do it and then change it back to default. You don't want to just, you don't want to do it and then stay like that. Just, you gotta tinker with it. Like, you just gotta know kind of what they're doing. That's why I usually don't do it till the second half. Because once they do something so long, you're gonna figure it out. But Brandon, I'm gonna see you tomorrow or whenever I stream again. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, stream daily, pretty much. Upload daily for sure. Have a great night.